I'm going to press the button then.
Why is it on your head?
Push the button.
And it says that we're live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Curse of Strahd with me, Critical Mole, and these people. That I don't know what happens. We're never able to start on time, even when we're a person down for the week.
This week was my fault, to be fair.
Yeah, well, it happens. It always happens.
Technical difficulties, it's always a thing. Like, even Critical Role doesn't start on time, so, like...
This is true. So, yes, everybody in the chat channel hear and see everything okay? I'm hoping. Excellent.
Looks like it's running for me.
Okay, cool. Yes, so this session, quite probably next session, Bill is absent because, as you can probably guess from the screen, she's in Canada. And it's, you know, like 3 o'clock in the afternoon for her and got stuff to do.
Yeah, stuff.
Yeah. I was trying to keep it clean, Angie.
I mean... like... I don't think it's ever a clean game whenever I'm involved, so...
No, it's not. Ever. Your name just has to come up. You don't even have to be there. And then the smut just starts.
I mean...
It is her middle name.
Yep.
Angela Smart Bagel.
Yep.
Yeah, so we're going to get started in a moment. This weekend is my birthday weekend, so I'm going to be putting any donations I get this weekend straight to stuff for me.
Yeah, so donate!
Yeah. For this weekend, I'm not even thinking about bills. I'm just going to go, I want something nice. But yeah, that works. So yeah, as we left things off, the party had just finished killing Vladimir Horngard. Not that they know his name. A revenant knight and his ghostly entourage. The fight started out because, well, Charlie.
And I don't take shit from nobody.
Yep, so they've just finished off doing that. They're currently investigating Argynvostholt, the bastion of the Order of the Silver Dragon, who were ancient enemies of Strahd back in the days before Strahd was a vampire. They've discovered that the place is crawling with undead and spiders.
Spiders, mainly spiders.
There seems to be the dragon motif is flowing throughout with weird dragon-esque forms coming out of fireplaces, which people have been chasing left, right and centre, even if it means skipping half the building. So who knows what kind of a mess there's going to be when they start trying to go back down. There's only one way to find out. Is there anything else anybody else wants to cover before we start?
I don't think so.
Okay, cool. So yes, I shall move you to the rat map. There we go.
Oh yeah, we're on the second level, right?
Technically this is the third floor.
Yeah, third.
Right.
But yeah, there's two maps.
Can't find us. There we go.
So, as things stand, this area here is the throne room where you fought Horngard. This appears to be some sort of bathroom, what have you. This was, I forget.
A room with windows.
Yeah, behind the curtain.
Because that's how you approached things, wasn't it? At one point, because you went all the way up to the end through the door and then through the curtain, didn't you? Of course, my daughter finds the toy that's going to be making some noise.
As they are known to do.
It was a gallery with dark wood panelling on the walls that rises to a height of 3 foot. Above the panelling, the wall was painted with murals of religious figures performing holy rites. Yeah, I had read that one out before. So that's pretty much all you know of this floor. Many of you have leveled up. Well, all of you have leveled up.
In the process of leveling up, or like in the break between games, they had to take the time to don the armor. Like, we just take the time required to don armor.
You could start changing armor if you wish, because we're
Yeah.
picking up pretty much just at the end of the combat.
Okay,
You've
well
found that the guy was wearing plate mail. He had a blatantly, obviously magical greatsword. What else did he have? Oh yeah, one checking him, you can see that he had a platinum holy symbol of the Morning Lord around his neck.
So yeah, I will ask for some help just donning the armor. I spoke to Susie out of game about the armor because it would be good for her too. But she wanted if it was inscribed in any way with like, or it was bore by someone who was with the Morning Lord, then it's not really, it's the complete opposite motif for her, and I bet it goes well with what I'm planning on doing. So the plate armor and the sword is what I'm going for.
Oh, I misread it. It's actually half plate.
Oh, that's okay. What's the AC difference in that?
It's AC 15 plus Dex modifier with a maximum of 2. It's also disadvantage on stealth, but obvious. But it is medium armor. Okay, so what would you like to do at this point? So you're putting on the armor.
Yes, with whoever was going to help me.
Anna will
Feely
help.
can help. Hey, that's both of us. Why not?
Oh, look at that. Wizard wearing armor.
It's very strange. What could be going on?
And I'll take the I already have like I realized that I've been hoarding religious symbols.
What did I just do? No.
What did you just do?
I have no idea. I just put a copy of the webpage that people are watching on the screen. That was weird. Sorry, carry on.
Yeah, so I've realized as I was reading over this week, I've been kind of hoarding religious symbols from Barovia without realizing it, because I took one from the house in Ismark's house way earlier, and I tried to collect anything that Donovich had. So I already have I think a symbol of the Morning Lord, but I want to take his for sure. I want to take his. I assume nobody is hesitant.
Hachi, why are we putting this on you?
I feel like, and it's not something I've talked about much. I don't like talking at home, stuck in this nightmare. But the quest that this being was supposed to be on, and the way he was moved in action on that quest, it's rubbed me the wrong way, and it's reminiscent of something I was planning before all this happened, before I got stuck here. And I'm going to take up the mantle and this armor, this holy symbol, and this sword will face Strahd the way it was supposed to, even if it has to go through me.
You're a man of the cloth in more than one way, then, right? Is that what you're getting at?
Yes, absolutely. I've been reverent this whole. I've been reverent to gods this whole time. I've been reverent in a way that, and then I'll be like Sven. I turn to Sven. I'll be like, remember how you prayed and it was different from that. I'm taking your lead, and I'm putting my faith in something, and hoping that I'll be rewarded for it. So yes. In short,
Fascinating.
more reverent than I was before. I dislike greatly how this creature, this undead, had decided that it would abandon its fate. I don't like that.
That's more than fair.
Besides, what's the use in wasting good armor? And it'll make the body easier to burn.
You want to burn it?
Well, better than him returning, isn't it?
I'm just saying, you know, that's kind of my specialty.
Don't we know at this point that do we have the knowledge of Revenant that we know it will return to another body anyway?
I don't know if we specifically know that, but I know
I'm
that
pretty
undead
sure there was
tend to pop back up.
I'm pretty sure there was a nat 20 something or another that who gave that inkling towards the red. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's squeaking.
What is she doing?
She's got her car. Aria, that's enough.
She's got a car.
Put some WD-40 on those wheels. Oh.
So yeah, we know that if we burn the body, sure, it'll destroy the body, but we know that the soul will find its way back to something else. And even though there are plenty of soulless in Barovia, I don't want that vengeful soul taking a form that we're unfamiliar with. Am I crazy in thinking if his soul makes its way back, and it can make its way back to the body that we're familiar with, we'll at least know it's coming ahead of time?
Sorry, was that a question for me?
I think no, the group, I don't think we burn this body. I think we need this. If this face comes after us again, we need to see this face so we know what's happening, as opposed to potentially faceless creature turning on us without us realizing.
Okay. Some of you have icons that you shouldn't. Boom, boom.
Perhaps if he's destined to return to this body, we should make this body have a very difficult time getting away from this place, at least.
And how would you recommend doing that?
Put it in a tomb somewhere and block it up.
Put it in its throne and impale it through the throne. Make him bound to sit there inactive the way he always wanted to be.
Do you have something to impale it with? Because I certainly don't.
There's weapons everywhere in here.
Oh.
Isn't this room just
Yeah, rusted,
plastered
spoiled
with-
weapons, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little macabre, but welcome to Barovia.
Never fails. I start streaming, she finds the noisy toys.
I mean, I'm sure that the more gentle of yous, and not to be presumptuous, would not be happy with impaling. I'm not looking at you, Defili. I can see the fire already starting with you. But Sven, I don't know. I know it's undead, but what do you think we do with its body?
Aria, that's enough, please.
I don't know. Sven's okay with putting him to rest. like down in one of the crypts or tomb or sorry.
When we were in the tomb
Graves.
earlier, there was only one way into it, right? In the mausoleum.
Yes.
In the mausoleum, yes.
I mean, we can't stop anything from letting him out, but
Aria.
maybe between us we can find a way of making it difficult at least. Since our dinner with the Count is impending, it would at least slow him down in his attempts to stop us. She's gonna like kick the guy in like the shin with her boot.
Unfortunately, I don't know if I'm going to be of any help for any of this.
You being a butt? No, you being a butt.
Well, we may yet need to set people on fire.
Oh, get off.
Oh, I can do that.
Get off.
But
the
it's
shelf,
just
you poo.
this particular
No. Not.
creature
Not a choice.
seems to be the vengeful kind, and I would rather have vengeance coming from a known face than the escapade we had recently with
No, I don't want it under my shirt.
an unknown foe trying to order a hit on us. Like, that doesn't sit well with me either. And this could be the same thing, except surprise revenant. So Sven, if we take him to the mausoleum and lay him to rest, and try and block the mausoleum, would that be acceptable?
Yeah, that sounds
I
good.
imagine Alana would be the same way.
Yeah, I can't imagine Alana being too thrilled with the idea of impaling him to a chair.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fairly sure Blinksy made a toy like that once.
I am the least shocked of all things that that's true. There's nothing in Barovia could shock me less than that.
Had a little spring and the stake would come flying down into the creature's heart. Very dramatic.
Makes perfect sense. There's still a creature or a thing that we. Is this the guy that we seen in the window, or is this a different?
Different guy.
Yeah, there's still something else higher. It's higher up as well because I couldn't miss the step that high. There's something else either higher up or in another room up here that we need to. He was watching over us.
Is that your new god?
Not that high. And
No,
not
lower.
watching over us in that way.
I mean,
Well
you know,
then.
he just said he was watching over us, so you know.
Well, yes, I mean, in that terms, Heimdall always watches over us. He sees everything. But, no, that's not what I meant. I meant there's someone in this castle.
I was giving you shit, Hachi. I knew what you meant.
I am who... I didn't... Yeah, that went over my head entirely.
It's alright, you've got bigger things on your mind. It's fine.
So, shall we deal with the other person? Sven, it could be another undead, which means another chance to beat something down. Or do we bury first? It's up to you.
If there is another enemy in here, surely we should deal with that first. I believe we have some time before the undead can rise again.
Sorry, Kevin, you were gonna say something?
No, I'm fine with whatever you get.
Can I have some perception checks from people, please?
From what?
People. You
Perception.
lot. Perception, yes.
No, I asked what kind of check, sorry.
Oh, it's hearing. Perception, hearing. Someone want to roll for Ilana? Anybody?
Yeah, I'm opening the sheet
Anybody?
now. Just roll 20 likes to freeze up a lot when you open a new sheet.
It does. Roll 20 is having a bad night so far, by the looks of things.
Alana, perception. Oh, with a tasty +8. Never mind.
Okay. So, what are your plans?
Well, we know roughly where the direction of the person was. So we can continue blasting our way through towards there, and I think it was up this direction. So maybe we cleared. Those are doors, right? Up here.
Yes.
Maybe we clear some doors down then. Assuming we're all done and I've got armor and stuff on.
Yeah?
I'm actually going to reveal a little bit more of this because you know from what you've experienced before. And what you can see through the windows.
What? Red.
But yeah, you'll know that the to the south is the side which is half of that mansion missing. So
Yeah,
anyways, I'm just
that's-
going to go AFK for a moment. Thank you, Sven.
You're welcome.
That's all the chat. I'm just going to go deal with some toys and stuff like that, and we'll be back shortly.
It is red.
I don't know if you guys want to keep chatting and stuff.
Baba,
Yeah, I mean,
can you put that away for me?
so
Right, I'll be right back.
Can you
Okay.
put that away?
Anna, you are the one who seems to be the one who's leading the tracking at the minute. So you know the direction. We know the direction. I don't know which floor it was. And Sven, you're like the point man.
I'm
So
okay with this.
yeah, you have to be the first ready to smash stuff.
And I'm happy to scout, of course.
And Alana is part preaching clear, so and that leaves Ophelia and I as the casters to be.
Oh yeah, no, we'll stand in the back and hurl things. at them.
Wow! Yes.
Pew pew, motherfuckers.
Actually, I think what Anna's going to really quickly do as well is take a couple of her crossbow bolts and dip them in the spider venom she got earlier. Just while we're quickly prepping things. See what shenanigans that might do. Maybe just use one vial, because I seem to remember there was something I had to do with it. That was going to take time. But... Right. We had a rough idea which side of the building he was on though, right?
Yeah, he's up.
Alright, yeah. Sorry, my chat was covering it earlier, I didn't see it.
How dare.
How dare.
Because we were coming down the steps to go outside here, and I tried to give him the classic Dexter surprise motherfucker, and I peered his window,
Yeah.
but I would have missed. And I'm not proficient at falling from windows anymore.
These are the stairs up, right, over here?
No, I think they come to our level, and
Yeah,
then
I mean
Yeah.
the ones that came up to this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that came up to our level.
Okay, cool.
and judging by the layout, I imagine there's one here.
Probably.
Yeah, because they're the... Yeah.
And
I think we
technically
saw another
under
set of
here
stairs downstairs.
is shitter. And then under like here is Alana's head.
Alana's head, yeah. Alright. I shall grab Miss Anna and drag her up to over here by the doors. Then I can do some perceptioning up there when Mel gets back.
Might be a thing for us to implement push to talk for like everybody.
I have never used push to talk ever.
It's just a thought, right? Like,
It's only on Discord where I have to use it because for some reason Discord's sensitivity pops my mic and echoes with everyone because it was doing that during the game yesterday. No, 2 days ago. Because time.
Yeah. Well, no, it's just, you got to fiddle around with the settings and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only time I don't use push to talk is when I'm DMing.
Got some pasta in a bowl.
But yeah, no, it's up to you guys.
Pasta.
Well, I mean, I think we figured out what we're doing.
Yeah, preaching clear with Anna
I know
Stout
you like
and
pasta.
the Filihachi
In a bowl.
stay way back. I think the standard sort of push Sven towards stuff so he can smash it first.
Okay, so where?
Where
Because
Anna
you
is
can move
now.
yourself to things.
So yeah, yeah, let's go. I'll just say before we leave, like, and thanks for
Okay,
helping.
someone's
and
standing on top of
understanding.
somebody, I think. Oh, there we are. Okay, so you're doing the standard preaching clear and opening the door, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
Anna just wants to check the door beforehand, see if she can like perceive anything on the other side, that sort of thing. Do you want investigation or perception?
Perception. Okay, you don't really notice anything coming from the other side of the door. It sounds like there's nothing moving in there. No, nothing that you can hear.
Alright, then she'll tuck around the corner and give them the nod so they can preach and clear, but she's out of sight, so she
Okay,
can't be
cool.
seen.
I'm still here.
Okay, cool. In which case you open the doors, and that is what's revealed. This room is a haven for dust and cobwebs. Three narrow windows allow slivers of light to illuminate bare oak shelves along the walls and a torn padded chair lying on its side near a cavernous hearth. A picture above the mantel has been slashed, its lower half hanging down below the frame like a torn piece of flesh. An iron door set in the south corner on the west wall hangs open on one hinge.
Anna's gonna glance to Sven to see if he gives her the nod to like move through the room.
Yeah.
Okay.
I imagine those door openings go like Alana and Sven open it, and then it's like go, 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 and then you can run in.
The room looks very much like some kind of study. Well, what's left of one. It's been completely and utterly trashed. Okay.
She's just gonna stealth over towards the opening and check that out.
It's this
If
the
you're
walls. The walls of this room are lined with lead. Emptied chests and shattered vases lie strewn upon the floor, their contents plundered. Basically, looks like it was once a vault, but someone's ransacked it.
Can I look for any like secret rooms that are hidden in the vault?
Yep, that'd be an investigation check.
Is that a door?
On the top, no, that's the hearth. There's a door at the
Oh,
top.
okay.
It's an 18.
Okay, you do not find any secret hidey holes or anything like that. This place has been thoroughly plundered.
On to door number 2.
Okay. Right. That one. Okay. Are you? What are you doing there?
Sven is going to knock on the door and see if he hears anything, any movement on the other side before he reaches and clears.
You don't hear anything.
Alright, he's just going to attempt to open the door then.
Yeah. Okay. Right. You open the door.
And we all die.
Rich drapes, faded by time and neglect, hide the windows from this otherwise empty room.
Is that similar to the room, like the area where we seen the guy?
From your recollection, it would have been one of these windows that you would have seen it at.
One of these windows at this floor or above?
That window there.
Yeah, so guys, we're on the right track. Theoretically. There's someone. Is there Anna, search for tracks? You're good at that. Look for any footprints.
Okay. As
I can try.
Defeat, as you cross the room, you hear the soft flapping sound of wings, but can't discern its origin. A single piece of parchment blows off the top of a bookshelf, spirals lazily in the air, and lands gently at your feet.
Going to look around and then bend down to pick up the piece of paper.
You have a new handout.
My knights have fallen and this land is lost. The armies of my enemy will not be stopped by sword or spell, claw or fang. Today I will die, not avenging those who have fallen, but defending that which I love, this valley, this home, and the ideals of the Order of the Silver Dragon. The evil surrounds me. The time has come to throw off this guise and show these heathens my true fearsome form. Let it spark terror in their hearts. Let it tell their story of dark triumph against the protector of the Balinock Mountains. Let Argynvostholt be remembered as a dragon of honor and valor. My one regret is that my remains will not lie in their rightful place in the hallowed mausoleum of Argynvostholt. No doubt my bones will be scattered among my enemies like the coins of a plundered hoard, trophies of a hard-won victory. Do not fear death, though my body will die, my spirit will live on. Let it serve as a beacon of light against the darkness. Let it bring hope to a land wrought with despair. Now, to battle.
Were you actually
Signed
reading
A.
that out to the other to the others?
Yes.
Or right, okay.
Yes, that's why I read it in character.
Could I keep hold
Yeah.
of that?
Yeah.
Thank you.
she'll pass it over.
That means that means a bit. Thank you. I just tuck that away, deep in the pockets.
Is it a letter or is it something that's been taken from
I
like
think it's a journal.
journal?
Yeah, I think it's a journal. Or like a lost... a lost record. Whatever.
And that just floated in out of nowhere because there's nothing in this room, right, apart from curtains?
The
Oh
bookshelf.
no, that was in the
Oh,
bookshelf.
bookshelf.
The bookshelf in the previous room. Basically,
Ooh,
Defeaty
okay,
was
sorry.
hanging back, and as she was walking across, it floated up while you guys were checking out the empty room.
So, Argynvost was apparently a dragon? I'm concerned.
Can Anna do some sort of history to see if she can like place some of the details we just got?
Sorry, what was that, Charlie?
Can Anna do some sort of history to see if she can place the details we just got?
Yep, sure. Can you also make a perception check for me, please, Angie?
Sure.
Okay. While you're picking it up, you do notice one book which seems to be vaguely, sort of intact, not quite. From your history, a lot of what came before Strahd has been lost, but like I've mentioned to you before, that Argynvostholt was and the Order of the Silver Dragon were basically here before the von Zareviches arrived and basically set up, and what came afterwards everybody knows, but the bit about him being a dragon, not commonly known. Basically you find a book, Defili, titled The Oath Celestial. The book has been partially burned and its cover has been slashed by a sword. Leafing through the crumbling book reveals that it is a devotional text for knights from a place called the Holy Empire of Valentia. That's basically the impression that you get from the book.
She's gonna kind of flip through it.
A lot of the iconography in there is, while not identical, is very similar to that of the Order of the Silver Dragon.
Is it written in Celestial?
It's got some celestial passages and all that sort of stuff, but it's kind of like important passages are written in Celestial, but then you've got like a common translation of it underneath, and going into what this means for the Order and all that sort of stuff. So it's like taking important original document and then putting it into another one and then expanding upon what this means for them.
Okay. She'll tell people about the book, kind of wave it around and be like, so hey guys, this is a thing.
Yeah, again, I want to take a glance and read through it. And if do I know of any way that they like mend it? Other than mending, obviously, but like, it's burned, so mending really isn't.
Well, mending will probably be able to get mend the issue with the sword that slashed into it. The burnt coverings and tinges to the edge of the page is probably not going to be able to repair too easily.
Yeah.
There is something else in the room that mending would work fine on, though.
Well, it would matter if either Alana or I had mending. Does anyone else? Because I really don't.
No, I don't think I do.
Yeah, I choose. Wait,
No.
well, don't you use thaumaturgy and prestidigitation to be basically the same?
Not unless they duplicate another spell. I.e., you can't use prestidigitation and thaumaturgy to do mending.
No, I mean, but don't you? If whatever, it's kind of like inconsequential. You can use one or the
Depends
other
what
to
you
do. Basically, I have both. Is there value to me having both? I forgot
Not
that
really.
you use. Yeah, I forgot that you use.
They do different things, though.
Well, no, not in my game. In my game, that's the inconsequential, display of raw magical power. Although
would you mind if I
one would have the tinges of the arcane, the other would have the tinges of the divine. So depending on how you wanted to use it, you could find uses for both.
Can I just swap that out just and take mending as
Yeah, sure.
a quick swap? Yeah. I don't think.
So yeah, you've looked at the vault, you've looked at the empty room, you got the study that you're all standing around in, destroyed books and tatters and everywhere. You got the slashed picture on the northern wall. No, was it the northern wall?
Yeah, if I use the mending on
Oh, it's
that.
above the mantle.
Really?
the slash picture above the mantle.
Okay, well, at the moment the picture shows the mansion in better days under clear winter skies with snow-capped mountains in the background. The top of the chapel tower glows like a silver beacon.
Is there anything behind the painting where it was slashed? Like, is there like, and then I kind of just meant the painting.
Okay, the beacon in the picture flashes with a brilliant silver light, and the spectral form of a huge silver dragon fills the room. My skull lies in the fortress of my enemy, it says, displayed in a place of ill omen. Return my skull to its rightful crypt, and my spirit will shine here forever, bringing hope to this dark land. With that, the dragon's apparition fades away.
I feel like there's something from the cards about this. Let me look over it.
Also, wasn't our first instruction that we had to return the light so that people could rest or something? The knights, the order could rest. We had to.
Beast sheds light on one who will. Oh wait, nope, that's the werewolf. Let's see.
Yeah, no, I don't think any of the cards talk about
I
this.
could have sworn. Hmm.
I think the meaning of returning light so that the order can be away from darkness was a quite literal light. But the pairing of that image just now and this entry about his bones being scattered, the pairing of that means that once we get to Ravenloft, we've got to look out for Emil. We've got to look out for the one of the cards is in the downstairs too, isn't it? I think we
It's in the.
just
We
that.
thought, we thought it was in the crypt, right? Because it's to do with Strahd's mother, so we weren't sure if it's, you know, she's buried at Ravenloft, or if it's to do with Babylon Saga.
That's right. So potentially we've got to do the crypt for that, and we have to find Emil if he's alive. And now I have to return the skull here.
Yeah, I mean,
So
the
what
one
you're
you've
saying
got
is
is...
after we go fuck up Strahd a bit, we can bring back the skull here?
If we manage to succeed, then having the skull back in place will be a beacon for
Hold on, darling.
future generations.
Please, darling.
Yeah, the
It's a
card
worthy quest.
the card that you had left was talking about a weapon. I think it's the only
Yeah,
card you've got
power and
absolutely
strength.
nothing done with yet.
Well, I mean, you all are in charge here as far as I'm concerned, because I'm still a little upset about that whole coffin bullshit, so whatever you all want to do.
Understandable. Did the person who was in the window from before, can I do like I don't know what the hell check it would be to like try and match what I seen up with one of the many busts of the people in the hall downstairs? Like, was that
It'd be a straight
ghost of-
it'd be a straight wisdom roll, but you only got a very, very fleeting glance. You know, you saw the figure as it was turning and leaving.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, well, if there's not enough for me to even throw
Yeah,
together the
straight,
comparison.
it'll be straight wisdom, but it's a relatively high DC.
Okay, I'll try for sure. There's no harm in trying.
You don't think it was any of the busts. Yeah, you can't be sure, but you're siding with it wasn't.
Yeah, that's okay. It was very quick, and then the curtain came down instantly anyway, so...
Yeah. So, anything else you would like to do in the study? Is there anything Sven wants to do right now?
No, he's just getting ready to open the next door.
Okay, cool. And which door would that be?
The one where his character's in front of.
Okay. Well, if you guys... So you're going to open it, yeah?
Yeah, knock first. See if I hear anything.
It is a set of stairs going up.
Ooh. Well, that's more mystery. Move on. This door.
The impression that you've got is that from seeing the building from a distance and the point you are in the building, that these stairs will probably lead to the roof. And judging from the ceiling of down here, that's a fair thing because that was open to the elements.
Okay.
Did we ever? We never checked this door, did we?
Not yet.
No,
No.
but it's on the way out.
Because Sven, you flew out and seen that these were like trashed rooms. That side of the building is
Oh, actually, yeah, you would have gotten a brief glimpse of that.
beyond mending.
Yeah.
I was gonna
I
say
mean, I
Anna's
didn't-
keeping an eye on that other door as well.
I didn't actively scan those rooms, but
Yeah, you had a quick glance, and that's roughly what you saw. If you want to check them out in more detail, you can always go down there.
yeah.
Okay. Usual thing, yeah?
Yep.
You haven't eaten any. Can you have some more? Fine. Aria.
There we go.
I'm not a
Someone-
wise man, Sven, but I imagine that that's steps. And if so, I'll meet you on the roof. And I'll go up these steps here.
Anna will go
like-
with Hachi.
Yeah, as he's like, I'm gonna wait until he's about to open the door, and then I'm gonna go.
So, what, you're going to be going up?
Yeah. If
Okay.
Sven opens his door and he's got stairs, like I suspect, then I'm gonna go upstairs.
Is anybody not going upstairs?
I'm deciding.
Sven's waiting to see what Daffy does.
She's gonna go with you guys.
Okay.
Scroll up.
Yep.
Okay, I probably shouldn't have done that bit.
Bah.
Shouldn't have done that. Should not have done that.
That's roughly what you can see. Give me a second.
So we're on top hill.
Yeah. Basically, you're on the roof.
Yeah, I just want to look around, like wander around. I go up towards this way here.
Okie dokie. Okay, well, you've got an ancient ballista rotted by time and weather stands behind the battlements on this tower rooftop.
And then this is
Perched on the rooftop overlooking the parapet is a silver-plated gargoyle shaped like a dragon wormling. It's about 10 foot above the parapet. As you approach in front of it, the wormling whispers the following short verse in the common tongue. When the dragon dreams its dream within its rightful tomb, the light of Argynvostholt will beam and rid this land of gloom. Make an Arcana check.
Daddy's busy, darling. Do you want me to do it?
come on, rolls, don't fuck me now. They did. In the truest of senses.
That's it. Do you want another one?
Since Anna's quite close, did she hear that? Or was it like really quiet?
You'd have to be closer than that.
Okay.
Okay, what are the rest of you going to be doing up there?
Just looking around.
You've got a big juice.
So we talked that we were going to deal with the body, and then we just left it there, right?
Yeah.
All right. So Sven's just going to ask Alana and Tefili to watch his back. He's going to pop up, and I can see the layout. And over here on the right, looks like that's where the graves were and stuff.
Yeah, it is.
So I asked that kind of Alana and Daffy pop where Alana is right now, so they can see down over that graveyard to cover my back if anything shows up. Because I'm just gonna pop down through this hole, grab the body that I assume isn't too heavy because the armor's off it now, and then he's going to. Well, I'll wait to see if I can grab the body.
Yeah, you can.
He'll pick up the body, fly back through the hole.
Do a strength check to see whether you can actually fly up while carrying that body, because he was a
Sure.
big guy. Yeah, you just about make it up there.
Okay. And then I just want to fly over to the graveyard because if memory serves, there was what, like still two more.
There were 5 graves disturbed.
Okay.
Yeah, and we buried 3.
Two.
2.
2 or 3.
There was 3. 3 were
Yeah,
in
we
the
buried
Southside
3
Chapel.
from the. Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, there's still 2 left. So yeah, he'll just pick one while the team's covering his back, and he'll just kind of cover that guy in and say a little ditty, and that'll be the end of that.
Okie dokie. And then you're going to fly back up, yeah?
Yes, I'll join the
Okay,
rest of the
yeah,
group.
takes about
Because I assume that'll
5
take like 10 minutes, so
Yeah, it
I
takes
figured
about
they'd
5,
be
10.
done with whatever.
Unless you guys are going to look around a bit more as you're up there.
Yeah, I
I'm
would've-
assuming that as we passed this area, at least for those of us who came from the southern stairwell, would we have noticed that door at the end of the little passageway?
Yes. I've hidden too much of it. There we go.
Because Tefili would have absolutely investigated that.
Okay. I think that's 41. Is that 41? No, that's 49. The parapet narrows to a width of 10 feet, ending before a sturdy wooden door set into the wall of the eastern tower. Yeah.
Gonna go up and see if there's anything funky about it.
It just appears to be a barred door.
I mean, like, it could be trapped or something. That's.
You could look for traps if you wish.
I'm sorry, I cut you off, Stevie.
I don't remember what I was going to say, so it probably wasn't important.
Okay. I'm assuming I don't find shit besides the barred door part, like the bar.
Well, basically, you can see between the two opening the doors that there is two bars on the other side of the door.
Oh, okay.
So it's been barred from the inside.
Can I slip a mage hand through there and try to lift a bar?
I will allow you to do... Okay, casting the mage hand's no problem. I will make it an Arcana check at disadvantage, given that you can't see it properly, and you don't know how heavy those bars are. You just get the impression that those bars are probably just too much for the mage hand to lift.
Alright. Then she's gonna come back and, kind of mention to the folks that are around, hey, so I found a thing. The door over there is barred, so from the inside, I can't do anything about it.
This tower goes up at least another couple of floors.
Can I see if I get right up to it? Is it like a double door?
Yeah, there's a gap of, maybe about half a centimetre between the two doors. Maybe.
Can I get my right up and see what I can see through it?
You
there's
don't have any
anything-
sort of dark vision, do you?
I do not.
Okay, make a perception check at disadvantage. Okay, you can just about make out on the other side a balustrade. There's about 10 foot of walkway, then there's a balustrade, and then what looks like to be a drop as the stairs go up, counterclockwise, upwards.
Yeah, I'll have a look inside and see, guys. I'll let you know. I'm gonna miss the step into the
Fucking
door
knew
and
it.
to the other side.
There you go. Wow,
While
they're
you're at it,
talking
give
a
it a
lot
pause.
in chat tonight.
What is the what's the lock like on this side?
It's just two bars. Basically lift and put down.
Yeah, can I try and undo them?
Yep, sure. They're pretty hefty type bars. Make a straight strength check.
That's an absolute no.
Yeah, they're stuck in place. I mean, it's
is
old.
there anyone
It's
on the
old
other
wood.
side?
It's old wood and all that sort of stuff. But no matter how much you heave into it, they're just not coming out of their brackets.
Does the old wood look like it's breakable?
It's possible.
Then I'm gonna give nah, see, because it's okay. Ophelia, you're on the other side of this door, right? Can you?
Uh-huh.
Are you like in range? Do you hear me?
Yeah, you better
Probably
talk to each
would've
other.
been, yeah.
Yeah. So getting in easy, getting out easy. I'm too weak to open the doors from this side. Did not foresee that. So I think I might just give it a quick run around the stairs that are in here. They go upwards. If anything goes wrong, I will misstep myself out a window or something. Easy.
Are there windows like further up the tower?
Yes.
Alright, so
There might be if they're like covered, then
That way she can like go up with you,
Blue fish.
just in case.
yeah. I mean, you don't have to. You don't have to blow that yet. Just be prepared, I
It's up to 10
suppose.
minutes. It's up to 10 minutes. It's fine.
Okay. Can you shout to Sven and Anna and Alana and let them know what's going on?
Yeah, of course. Hey guys, so Hachi's inside this place and he's gonna go up and I'm going to fly around the outside and try and keep an eye on him if I can. So if I can.
If you tell Alana and Anna to work on the doors to see if they can find a way to open it, why do we do that? That would be good.
So are you flying up to the first window while he goes up the stairs, yeah?
Yeah.
Sven, are you coming with us?
Has enough time passed that I finished my job? Like I was
Let's
burying
say
the
yes.
dude.
I mean, Defili would have waited to check out the door until you were done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
then
we were providing you with Overwatch anyway. Like, we were the snipers on the roof waiting for someone just to fuck with our Sven.
I like it. Then yeah, I'll be flying up as well. If you have the window on this side and Hachi, you can see a window on the other side, then I'll go on the other side.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start running up the stairs like a mad case. And then Anna and Alana, you guys can try and break the door somehow. Or undo it with some sort of roguish tricks or something.
Can we turn the ballistas
If
into
you
like a
scroll to the
ram or
right.
something?
Into a ram. Ooh.
I don't know if they're fixed or not, but Anna's not strong at all, and I'm fairly sure Alana isn't.
Alana's the strongest in the party and she has like a strength of 12 or 14 or something like that.
Yeah.
So are you going to go and try and move one of the ballistas?
Yeah, although Anna really wanted to check out the dragon because the one downstairs was a trap, if you remember, and she's like curious and she didn't hear the poem, so she has no idea about that dragon.
Okay, so, right, that's, yeah, let's just reveal a bit more on here. There we go. So yeah, that's what, you go up, from the outside, on the next floor up, the only places you would have seen, or you could have seen a window, would have been at the front on this side.
Right.
There's 3 of them. However, there are window/parapets all the way around at the top.
Defili will slowly go up and kind of like do one of these numbers.
So you're going over to the dragon, yeah, Charlie?
Yeah. And go and check out that ballista to see if we can turn it into a ram, but dragon first.
Okay, well, the dragon...
Carefully, in case it is a trap.
Yeah, as
Even
you
though
approach
Hachi
and you
seems
get near in
okay.
front of it, it basically repeats the same thing. When the dragon dreams its dream within its rightful tomb, the light of Argynvostholt will beam and rid this land of gloom.
Is it
You
fair
can make an
that Anna...
Arcana check.
Okay, is it fair that Anna could reach the conclusion that this could potentially be a way of, like, solving the curse of Strahd?
It might. But yeah, you've seen this sort of magic before, you know, it's basically a magic mouth.
Alright, cool. Then I'm gonna go check out the ballista while everyone else is flying around.
Okay, as soon as you start fiddling with the ballista, it just crumbles and falls apart. It's in that bad of a state.
My new toy! Alright, then we'll go hang out by the door.
Okay, so you've gone up onto the next floor. Creaky stairs.
Come on, Lana.
Creaky stairs. Yeah, creaky stairs climb to a wooden landing with 3 windows that look out over the roof of the mansion. Flanking the windows are 2 narrow wooden doors.
I'll give them a push open as I pass them. Let push open them one, see what's there, push open next.
Okay, they open up to a turret rooftop.
Hold on, darling. What? It's Pocky and Tato and Ellie.
Oh, hello, creepy friend.
And a fish. It's not a bird, it's a fish.
And unfortunately, there's a ghost there that is going to attack.
Is it just Hachi rolling initiative?
I'll have everybody roll initiatives, but they'll, you know, most of you are going to have to figure out a way to actually get there to actually do anything.
Smashing a window.
I can't select my token at the moment. I'm gonna have to restart Roll20. I'll be right back.
Do you want to come out yet?
Okie dokie. Well,
Hi, what do you want? No, Dad is busy. Would you like to come out your chair? Yeah?
Is this thing look like the ghosts that were summoned by the Revenant, or?
yeah.
Go on then.
Okay.
Hold on. Go and find Elsa.
Maybe because you're wearing the armor, you can fool it.
Go and find Elsa. Where is Elsa?
Yeah, -2 charisma will fool
Elsa.
everybody.
I mean, you never know.
Okay. Are you able to roll now, Charlie?
There you go.
No. Wait, let me click my token. I don't know why.
Have you got the right tool?
Yeah, I'm on the little clicky mousey thing. I'll reload again. Yeah, you wanna roll for me and then I'll... We're stuck outside anyway right now, so...
Here you go, Mimi. We just need to
I rolled really bad for you.
better.
That's okay, I probably would have rolled bad too. It's fine.
Wow, Roll20, why are you taking so long to fucking load this sheet?
Somebody want to roll for Alana?
I'm getting there.
Am I mixing up your characters, or does Anna have alert?
Anna doesn't have alert.
She has a
Laurie has
+5
alert.
dex.
Yeah,
Laura has alert. Okay.
Anna just has +5. I think I'm gonna take an alert next. I think that's the plan now that I've got +5 dex.
Sounds like a plan. Why the two Alanas?
It's a good question, because I can't get rid of that one.
Yeah, I can't even select that one.
Yep.
There we go. Okay, so Sven.
So all the doors are shut, right? Or not doors, windows.
Yes.
Smash!
I I mean, I don't even know if Hachi's in trouble, so I guess pass. I can't see what's happening.
You didn't fly up with him? You can't look in the windows?
I am looking through the windows, but all I see is that he opened a door. I don't like it's metagaming if I say that I see an undead creature.
If you've gone up to that floor, you'll be able to see the creature from the other side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because that creature's technically like there.
Yeah, but that's actually a turret top. It's actually open to the elements. It's not actually inside a round thing. That's the roof of that section, as it were. So you'll be able to just land next to it.
Alright, well then I guess I'll fly up and get in there.
That would be the closest point to where you were flying up before.
Okay. Then attack type. Where's my stuff? There it is.
Would I have seen Sven like dive into that area?
No, because the main tower would have been in the way.
Okay.
But you're flying around, you can see me anyway.
Yeah.
Surprising enough, that hits. And so does that.
On the second one,
It is some juice, darling. I'm back from the TV.
I will
Aria. It's your
try
juice.
to smite,
Wow.
but apparently I can't find it on my sheet.
You are too
There it is.
close. Yes,
I'm
putting
so
the juice
one.
on your table.
Woof!
As you've done a fairly hefty hit to it. Okay, so you've moved, you've done your attacks.
That's it for me.
Defili.
Well, shit. Can I see that, like, it ends pretty much right where we are at, or?
Yeah, as you're going up, you'll be able to see it. I mean, make a perception check to see from your angle whether you'd be able to see. Oh, actually, is that where you're coming up? Where you are now?
Yeah, she would have, like, gone around to the side where she saw the windows in the first place as she was flying up.
You see another one.
Oh, lovely, lovely. Going to fly up at a decent range because fuck that shit. So, like, 10, 20 feet above where he would be standing at the door.
Okay, that will hit.
And that's my turn.
Hachi.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Good, because Skype was just like, your microphone's super quiet. That's because I'm not talking. I will cast, as a bonus action, I believe, Divine Favor. And I'll use the newly acquired Greatsword, assuming it works.
Okay.
And I will miss. I'm flanking, so it's a 14, technically.
Still misses.
Yeah, that's okay. That makes sense. Yeah, I'm just going to swing that baby around like a mental case.
Okay.
And yes, I have named it.
I mean, it makes sense.
Okay, that'll be your turn, yeah?
Yep.
What is Alana going to do?
Try to break down the door, maybe?
If she's going to try and do that, do it as an athletics check. You know, shoulder barge type action.
Oops,
Since-
wrong thing, sorry.
Since I'm next in initiative, could she hold her go so we could both charge at the same time?
Probably, yeah.
I will say that if you're going to be doing that and you're next to each other, your action will be spent helping, but she would have had advantage
Yeah,
on the roll.
that's fine.
But yeah, with that smack, she goes into it. You both go into it. You hear one of the beams crack, but it's still not opening.
Calm down. Rain.
That's fine by me.
You'll get it next time, Daryl. You'll get it next time.
Okay, do you want to do anything else other than the shoulder barge?
Nope.
Okay, one of them was going to be attacking Stevie because the door opened.
Yep.
AC 24.
Yep, that hits.
That's 4 force damage. And
Alright.
AC 9 will miss.
Yeah, that
Um,
would have missed before. Oh,
Sorry.
shit. That
Yeah.
would have missed before
Yeah.
the armor.
Okay, on the other tower, the guys wielding the sword and the shield, the sword and shield seems to transmute into a bow and arrow. And takes 2 shots at Defealy.
Alright then.
AC 24.
No, that's not gonna hit.
That's 5 force damage. AC 23, and that's 11 force damage.
You said 8 and 11, yeah?
5 and 11.
5 and 11. Alright.
And we're back round to Sven.
More attacks.
$27 on both hits. What the hell?
Nice.
Flower. Blue. Car. Watering can. Phone. Tree.
And then if I kill that thing, then I'll just move in beside Hatchy, make sure he's
Okay.
okay.
Cool. Which case we'll move on to Defealy.
Second first, same as the first.
You guys can see Defealy through the window, blasting fire.
Beautiful damage to Feely. So proud of you.
Only one of them was bad. 7's not bad on the first dice.
Yeah.
It's only just below average.
Yeah. The last one was so nice, though.
Anything else?
I don't really have anything in the way of bonus actions, so.
Okay, Hatchy.
So I'm just going to run down here and open the door.
Okay, as you are running across.
You trip a trap.
Can I have
Nope.
a dexterity saving throw?
I was going to say. Yeah, 31.
You fall through the floor as the rock,
Nice.
as a load of it basically collapses under your weight, falling down 20 feet, which is going to be 2d6 damage, I believe. It's 1d6 per 10 feet fall,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I moved myself over to this part. I assume that's just. Like, I was
Yes.
just like that.
That will be 9 points of bludgeoning damage. And it will also, you'll be prone, but you probably got just about enough movement left to stand up.
Yeah, can I see the door?
From this angle, no. Well, you can see just the top of the door itself, but the door is currently shut.
Yeah, can I misty step to that area and just... I just like if I can see the top of the door, I'll misty step to the top of the door and then land.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to there.
Oh, that's another level 2 gone.
It's pink.
Okay,
I'll take
that'll
away,
be...
level
oh,
one.
Oh, shit.
It's not meant to be blue.
what?
I forgot to roll a thing, by the way.
Yeah, that was meant to be yellow.
Oh, right, yes. Actually, technically it's 2. Both of them DC 10.
I know, I was getting the second one.
Cool.
Yay, I'm still flying.
Okay. Elliot,
You need to make a concentration check as well, Stevie.
yeah.
Yes, I do.
She's not meant to be yellow, is she?
And I don't have any war stuff, so it's just... Yeah, I dropped Divine Favor.
Yeah, well,
She's meant to be.
okay, so you've got your action left, but that's it.
Is
Oh no,
opening the door considered an
Is
action?
Misty Step bonus action or...
It's
Misty
bonus.
Step is bonus.
Okay, yeah, it would be... You wouldn't be able to attack and open the door.
Then I will open the door and hold it open for Sven to take a flying leap through.
Okay, Koki.
And hopefully it'll attack me instead of attacking Tefili.
Are you guys doing the same as last time?
Probably.
Okay, in which case can I have an athletics check from Alana, who's got the higher athletics, with advantage because of the aid from...
Jesus Christ.
Okay, another
Same
crack, another crack. Both of the beams are cracked, but they're not fully snapped, so there's a give in the door now, but it's not enough to open the doors.
Right.
I actually have higher athletics, I think. Was she on a +1? Yeah. I'm on +3 for athletics. Oh well.
But
Carry on. I'm proficient in athletics.
Okay,
Nice.
well, next time you can do the
Yeah.
roll then.
It's fine. I just had assumed, like, you guys, that Alana was higher.
Well, it's probably because your proficiency's not, that's the difference.
Oh yeah, that is the difference.
Okay, upon the door opening, he spins in place, bow transforming back into sword and shield. It's a good job he didn't have advantage. And he will miss with his 2 strikes. The first one was a crit on the advantage roll. So, good job he missed. Okay, Sven.
Alright, provided there's enough room, I get into a spot where I can attack him.
You could probably be
That'd
on
be
like
the
the
best
stair
one.
spot. Yeah.
Okay, that one will miss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, he was bloodied before this. I just forgot to add it on.
Yeah. So the second one hits, right?
The second one
use
hit,
the
yes.
9, I use the 26, okay.
Yeah, you're not at disadvantage, so...
Yeah. Then I'm going to, the second one hitting,
No, thank you.
pop smite. This time at 2. See how what that does.
I don't get the fire bolted again like that.
It erupts in a in divine flame as your rapier pierces through it and evaporates into nothingness.
Ooh.
But it's been about an hour, so while you guys discuss your next move, I will say that as the combat's finishing up, you guys managed to finally break through that door, unless you roll a natural 1 on your athletics. Well, double 1, natural 1.
I'm gonna
Alright,
let Anna
hold on.
take the lead on this.
Come on up. Nice.
Oh my god.
You had advantage.
You had advantage.
It would have been a 1 in 400 chance, but you know.
It wouldn't be
You
the
tried.
first time it's happened to me.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to pop at AFK for a moment. Do you guys need to stretch your legs at all, or?
I need to grab a drink.
I am gonna stretch my legs because I'm having a hard time staying awake.
Okay, I'm going to take us to the other screen then.
Cool.
And we are back. And stuff has been done. Okay, so you guys have just finished taking out a couple of ghosts. You are halfway up the tower. You've all managed to gain access to the tower. What would you like to do now?
Fly down here.
I feel like Alana with Healing Words Hachi, who just fell 2 floors.
Yep, sure.
Or Cure Wounds, sorry.
Doesn't she have to be inside to do that?
We're inside now.
Yeah, just go inside. Plus,
Oh, you
it's,
got through the door?
you just have to know where they are, and they have to be able to hear you. Not, I think. I think healing word is they have to be able to hear you.
Yeah.
Mind you, it could be line of sight.
Yeah.
Do a Cure Wounds because it's worthwhile because you can really get up to Hachi now.
Well, you just have to get across the part that I broke.
Yeah, there's currently a hole in the floor here.
Oh,
here.
okay.
But
you
if
should go on
you
the
take
outside
it,
of the
if you take your
balcony
time,
and shimmy.
if you take your time and shimmy across, you can get across, no problem.
Alright. I don't have Alana's sheet open, but if someone wants to pop the spell when they get it open.
Okay, are you going to carry on up?
Yeah.
Okay. Just above where you are now.
Alrighty.
Wooden
What-
stairs climb to the tower's peak, which has a stone floor and a 30-foot high pitched roof. Ravens roost across crisscrossing rafters, coming and going through small holes in the roof. 10-foot high, 5-foot wide arched windows are evenly spaced around the walls. Each window consists of a lead latticework fitted with small panes of transparent glass.
So it's a rookery.
And well, it seems to be a makeshift one.
Looks fine. It's the Martikovs. We've got ourselves raven buddies again.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you see ravens a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Might explain why
But
the
there's nothing
Markovs
else?
seem to know what you're up to all the time. So yeah,
There's nothing else up here, though?
There's a box.
not really, no. I mean, you got the windows.
So with
From
Right.
the picture that you repaired downstairs, this is the tower which had the light coming out of it.
okay. So we've climbed the lighthouse, and this is where the light should be. It seems that unless we've not searched anywhere else,
You've still got a fair
With-
bit that you haven't uncovered.
I imagine we've got the room on the way out, and then we've got the
You skipped almost
Rooms
half
on
a
the-
floor when you chased
Yeah.
after the dragon up the stairs.
we
Mhm.
did skip quite a bit there. So we could basically just clear up the rest of the building as we go now. I can't imagine there being much else here except for, and I think it's fair to say that I think that there would be another revenant, because for 5 graves we only found 4 revenants.
Okay, as you're standing around through the windows, you can see, quite far into the neighbouring surroundings. To the north and east lies a mist-shrouded valley with dark woods, a small town and a lonely windmill on a precipice. To the south, a river flows through a foggy marsh. To the west, between the rocky hills, you glimpse an abbey perched on a snowy mountainside beyond a long stretch of fog-smothered pines. Make a straight intelligence check, Stevie. You reckon that's your windmill?
Oh shit! From here.
Yep.
See,
If
now,
it isn't, it will be soon.
having the properties within viewing distance of each other, really, it's the start of a vast network, really. Although, I mean, I don't. Obviously, with the windmill, I was just happy to gravitate to a place and joked about, but I called it home because, like, you guys were stuck here with this, in this shitty place that none of us meant to be here, except for Yana, but that's not your fault. At least you're not from Barovia, at least you're from Vallaki.
You're right there.
And then, but being here where the dragon's from and the home of a resistance, this actually does feel like the first place that's home in this land to me anyway.
So yeah, you've still got a bit of this floor that you haven't checked out. You've got stuff from... You've got at least one bit from downstairs that you haven't looked at, and you skipped almost half an entire floor chasing after the dragon.
Yeah. So what I say, guys, we just clean up the rest of the place on the way out, and see what we do from there.
Yeah.
Our dinner time is closing in very, very rapidly.
I mean, you know, whatever you guys are willing to do.
And the silver dragon on the roof gave quite a clue that could help with the troubles in Barovia. And she'll tell the rest of the party what she heard regarding gloom and light. And
Stevie
write
had
down.
heard it as well, but I'll repeat
Yep.
it for everyone.
When the dragon dreams its dreams in its tomb, something like that. The light, something, red land of the gloom. I did make notes.
Yeah, when the dragon dreams its dream within its rightful tomb, the light of Argynvostholt will beam and rid this land of gloom.
It could possibly be a solution to the curse.
Could be. Defili's gonna take a shortcut.
Optimistic.
Defili's actually gonna take a shortcut and like fly down to the second level.
Okay.
You're
or
following
third or whatever it
Spit.
is. Oh, well then yes.
Well, that's what you can see on the other side of there. So you can now see, you've now seen the entirety of the top of the roof. Let me just make sure there's nothing up here that will jump out at you.
Yeah, I'll check this little room. There's no point leaving rooms unturned. I'll check that.
Yeah, these are just roof turrets. You know, that's basically where people would have been if the place was under attack. They would have gone in there and fired out the slots and stuff for a bit of extra protection. Okay, so Sven and Defili are going to fly down to the second floor. The rest of you are going to take the stairs, yeah?
How far down is the fall?
It's 15 feet ish.
Yeah, I'll just follow Alana and stuff back. There's no point in Misty stepping that.
Well, you guys can move yourself down, so
Yeah.
Is the Silver Dragon Red Bull now?
Oh, Barovian edition.
When the DM starts typing a lot, you get worried.
Okay, so where now?
We have. I assume I can make an educated guess that that's going to be stairs.
Sven will make sure.
Yep. You pull aside, and yep, they are indeed stairs going back down, just like the ones coming up before.
Is there any shields in here that are decent? Anything that has an emblem on it?
Everything in there is not really functional for their original purpose.
Is there any shield that has like the Order's emblem? Even if they're non-functional?
I'll say yeah. Kite shield-esque type thing. The wood in itself is rotten and all that sort of stuff, so a single blow is probably going to make it cave in and become useless, but it's still got the emblem, slightly tarnished silver on it, with a dragon.
Yeah, I just want to get it tied to my backpack on the back, so it's just on my thing.
Okay, so which approach for the preaching clear are you going with this time?
I'm still gonna knock and wait and see if I hear anything.
Make a perception check.
I hated the button.
Okay.
Push the button.
You do not hear any sort of response.
Okay.
If it matters to anything, Alana's passive perception is like 23.
Yep.
Then I'll calmly open the door.
Okay, I'm just sorting that out. I'm falling in love with the polygon reveal tool.
Yeah.
I can't help but giggle because all I could think of when you said you'll calmly open the door, my brain went, you'll calmly open the door.
That's awful.
Oh, Angie.
Okay,
I'm
through,
kind of proud.
through the dust and cobwebs, you see faded war banners adorning the walls of the spacious chamber, in the centre of which stands a heavy wooden table. An iron chandelier hangs above the table, which is surrounded by 6 high-backed chairs with wood-carved dragons perched atop them. Slumped in 5 of the chairs are skeletal humans in tattered chainmail. As you open the door, the corpses tilt their heads in your direction. One of them growls, "Why do you living disturb the dead?"
Oh, goody, it's a party here.
I feel like Alana would say something about how they deserve rest and blah blah blah.
Is Sven like Mad Dog on the chain? Or
At this point, he's been able to get a little bit of control and kind of like looks at you guys, but you can see that just being around this many upsets him greatly, and he's kind of like vibrating, just getting ready to just lunge at these fuckers.
I just love that the closest thing you've come to good guys
Release
in
the
Barovia
spell.
I just love how the closest thing you guys have come to good guys are in Barovia have been undead.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm like so torn. I feel like Alana would have put her hand up on front of Sven's chest to ready the whole person, and yeah, would have begun her speech of, you know, we're here to help.
Anna's just gonna ready a crossbow and just stay
Okay,
lurking.
the one at the back and the right, the one that that's got the different token, basically responds with, he's the one that spoke to begin with, and basically says, "What do you mean by help?"
We want to bring light to the darkness.
What she said.
I tell Alana in Draconic, assuming and maybe they can understand it, maybe they can't, but I tell her to tell them that we're going to return Argynvost's remains and relight Barovia,
She
and
will
then
relay
hope that
that.
she, and hope she relays it.
Can I have anybody who's actually at the doorway and can see in? Can I get insight rolls? Okay.
Those are
Okay.
both twos.
Okay. Sven, you pick up that the guy who's doing that you've been talking to had a glimmer of understanding on him when Hatchie was talking to Alana, although he only really reacted to it when Alana then relayed it in common.
Oh, okay.
So your impression being that he understood the Draconic, but feigned otherwise.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so that you Alana's saying about the whole laying Argynvost to rest.
Yeah.
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 It is an admirable
Don't
goal.
hate him.
Unfortunately, our oath, the oath of our order, dedicates us to the actions of our leader. And I cannot directly help you in this.
Who's your leader?
Vladimir Horngard.
Do we have any insight as to their leader probably being the one sitting on a throne?
Whose armor Stevie is currently wearing.
Well, no, he actually just says, you've met him. Your gentleman there is wearing his armor.
I'll say in Draconic. Yes, I am.
Sven's gonna whisper to Alana that they can that he thinks that they can understand you. You two. Sorry. And then Alana, I assume, will whisper to Hatchie, the jig is up.
Well,
Yeah.
I thought they knew Draconic anyway because when I spoke in
Ordered Sea
Draconic
Dragon.
to, I spoke Draconic to the guy in here. He responded to the Draconic as well. Because I told
makes
him,
sense.
I told him, I said something in Draconic. I was being a dick.
Not
And,
every undead soldier understands Draconic. Jeez.
well, you
Just
know
these
what?
That's
ones.
lifist.
I'm gonna paint with broad strokes.
So what do you know of the history of Argynvost and Strahd?
Thus,
Daffy, the paper.
She gave it to Hachi.
yeah, thus far, we realized that Argynvost stood here long before any terror reigned, and when the terror came, Argynvost stood against it and fell in the battle against the Count's minions, or the Count himself, perhaps.
Oh, look at you. Are you making them all comfy?
So not much.
Not enough. But as you said, your leader, the gentleman whose armor I'm wearing, was not really much for talk.
Well, Argynvost was a silver dragon.
Indeed.
He came to this valley years before Strahd, under the guise of a nobleman named Lord Argynvost. He didn't lair in that valley because he found the idyllic beauty of the area to be something to be treasured and protected. He knew of a place here called the Amber Temple. It was and still is a repository of evil power guarded by the forces of good. Its guardians, I'm not so sure of anymore. He wanted to make sure that whatever was trapped inside the Amber Temple wouldn't be allowed to escape. So he built this mansion so he could keep an eye on it. He was, like most dragons, extraordinarily wealthy. And he was comfortable living amongst humans. He used his resources to attract other champions of good, and valorous knights flocked to the valley to join his prestigious Order of the Silver Dragon, myself and these men included. Only a few of us knew of Argynvostholt's true nature. The higher-ups of the Order, as it were. During the war between Strahd and his foes, the Order of the Silver Dragon drove away many searching for the Amber Temple. We also sheltered Strahd's enemies and proved to be more than a match for Strahd's soldiers. But the early victories of the Order didn't win the war. Even with Argynvostholt on our side, we were ultimately overwhelmed by Strahd's reinforcement as they swept through the valley. They slew the last of the knights and battled the dragon inside Argynvostholt. When Strahd died, Strahd hacked his corpse into pieces, stripped it to the bone and transported it to Castle Ravenloft as a trophy. As you can see, his home has just become nothing more than a haunted ruin since. And the bastion of nobility and light has turned into a place of desolation and unrest.
I imagine Alana would probably say something about wanting to return the place to a more peaceful setting or something along those lines.
Well, interring Argynvost's bones in their rightful resting place will go a ways towards that.
And do we know where it would be? Are we assuming it's in Strahd's castle?
Ravenloft.
It's
said.
in Castle Ravenloft. We do not know
Right.
where, for our orders are to ensure Strahd is tormented by his curse,
Right.
as much as I would like to put an end to him.
Fair.
I'd like to ask him, does the Order venture beyond Argynvostholt any longer?
We have been known to travel throughout Barovia to ensure the order's goals. Outside of Barovia, we never really existed. People came to us to join our order. But yes, be wary. Over time, the Amber Temple's defences have probably weakened, which probably provides Strahd with greater power.
Is the Amber Temple the one that I seen when I was atop the highest tower of this mansion?
He looks in contemplation for the moment. You mean the Abbey?
Yeah.
That's the Abbey of St. Markovia. I'm trying to find... There we go. You will find the Amber Temple within the Balanok Mountains. It is hard to reach. but something was locked in there, and people dedicated their lives to keeping it locked there.
And you fear that whatever is in there now powers Strahd?
Strahd makes use of any power he can get without people defending it. Strahd will find a way to turn it to his advantage, if he has not done so already.
If he hasn't, then we can figure out a way to stop it. That's Alana, by the way, because I'm not even going to attempt Susie's accent anymore.
And the world thanks you for it, Angie.
That's so mean.
It's accurate. I'm sure Susie appreciates it too.
So, I can tell you this, while we cannot aid you, we will not hinder you within the castle. Unless provoked, of course.
Inside this mansion?
And to
Or
you, sir,
within-
when the time is right, you will return that blade and armour where it belongs.
When the task is done here and the light shines again, I'll happily leave it here.
Can you make an insight check? Anybody who's watching him.
Anybody who's watching...
Anybody who's who's looking and basically that can see Godwin. Well, okay, Hatchie. When he's talking about Horngard and the fact that you've got his armour, etc., there's more to it than just it belonging to his order. There's something personal regarding Horngard.
Okay, so I can, okay. Well, just so that you're clear,
Godfrey, that was it.
we encountered 3 of the Order before we knew anything about the Order. They were dispatched of and buried. But your leader, he fell.
He
And
didn't fall.
we've only buried your leader. I feel like I know what you mean. Whenever the light shines from this mansion again, when Argynvost's light shines, the armor, the sword, they'll be returned.
I will warn you. You have not ended any of the order today.
I feel
Depending,
like we gathered as much.
some have more control over their thirst for vengeance than others. And those with less control will now see you as enemies when they rise again. There is very little that can stand between our order and our quarry.
How long before they rise again?
It varies. It's usually around a day.
We'll be gone by then. From this place, at least.
Wow. Did you roll?
Well, if you mean us no harm for now, then we intend to leave relatively soon.
Well, I'll give you some parting advice. Don't let a thirst for vengeance get in the way of doing what's right.
I'll just nod, and I'll.
I'm sure some of you know what I mean more than others.
If it seems like the right moment, if it seems like he's finished, then I'll just nod and leave.
Okay.
I'll just continue down the stairs.
So like halfway through that conversation, Anna would have moved away due to being uncomfortable with the content. So she's probably just like kicking around the rubble in that
Okay.
room where we fought the dude.
Okay, so are you all leaving?
Yeah.
Is there anything
I, well, I am.
Anything you want to do, Kevin?
No,
Like
I'm
Smash?
kind of just waiting for the okay of what to do. But if these undead aren't actually attacking, then I will.
Then I
There's there's a door in there, you guys.
Yeah,
There's two.
there's 2 doors.
Ah, there are 2 doors.
But are
I
there 5
assume
locks?
Well, we
Alana
already
would
knocked one
shut the
down.
door and kind of give the nod to Sven to just leave, let be, so he'll move on.
So you're going back downstairs, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
back to the other map.
Yeah.
Oh, good, you've got tokens here. Okay, let's just make sure the stream can see. There we go. Oh, you did more of this than I thought.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, we only have this room, I think, and then downstairs we've got like pretty much nothing.
Yeah, you've pretty much done downstairs.
But yeah, I have no particular concern for any of the rooms here. So I'm just going to continue past the door, but pointed
Yeah,
out
let's
that
go
we
check
haven't
this
been
one.
in there. Yeah.
One mo. To see if there are any traps or if it's locked.
Okay, you. It's been long enough. That was session long time ago. So, you do not find any locks.
No traps.
I meant traps. Traps is what I meant to
Okay.
say. Locks is not what I meant to say.
Is it locked?
No. It's not locked. Okay, the contents of this room are draped in cobwebs between curtained window stand a black marble hearth with a sculpted mantelpiece, above which hangs a framed portrait of a handsome, well-dressed man with a wry smile and a thick mane of thistledown hair. Opposite the fireplace is a large bed with a rotting mattress and wooden posts carved to resemble dragons. Across from the double doors stand a tall wardrobe, its doors hanging open, revealing a dark and empty cavity. The only other piece of furniture is an overstuffed leather chair that faces the hearth.
Well.
No, it's a canary. A canary is a bird. Bird.
Moving right along. I mean, unless anybody wants to investigate the rotting bedroom.
No, Anna's feeling pretty much done with Argynvostholt, I think.
Shall we leave?
I'm good to go when everyone else is. I think Anna's body language would be communicating that.
Hachio's already on his way down the stairs.
Fuck that fucking coffin, though.
So you're leaving, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, as you go outside, everything's how you left it. There is still the wagon. And the coffin.
Just for good measure. The staff was there? I can't remember if Tefili took it out or not.
It disappeared.
No,
That's
the,
right.
the staff and the image that was vaguely Lauren-esque was an illusion.
Right, didn't it turn into bats or some
Yeah,
shit?
bats flew out and then scarpered.
Right. Yeah, she's just gonna firebolt the shit out of that coffin.
Sounds about right for Defili.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, can we use the cart?
So you can see her just like,
If we could just steal the cart and burn the coffin.
dump the coffin off then. I'm not strong enough to do it.
Anna will definitely help get that coffin off.
Okay. So you're gonna get a couple of your horses and put it onto the wagon, yeah?
Yeah.
Onto the okay, cool. And then where are you going?
Well, we're gonna have a sit down in the back of the wagon and decide. I kind of almost defaulted and said let's go to Valaki and collect our thoughts, but
We were always on our way to Ravenloft. That was the deal with Daphne.
You're gonna have to go to Valaki to get there anyway.
yeah, I think right now if we go out of our way to go to anywhere else,
We don't have enough time to go to
We're
anywhere
gonna-
else.
yeah, we're going to run out of time. So we return to Valaki. We try to be prepared for dinner and whatever preparations we can make overnight and tomorrow we do, and then we go.
Well, it's this evening as you're expected, so
This evening.
yes.
Yeah, like literally, our whole plan was this is what we were doing today, and then we were on our way to Ravenloft. Sorry, it's super loud here right now.
Oh, you could possibly push it till tomorrow, but you might piss him off.
Well, he pissed me off, so fuck him.
It's a shame that coffin maker's shop burnt down, otherwise you could return the favour. It's strange how that happened.
Yes, it was very, very odd. We could see the fire from across the town.
I was standing there and watched the fire. I seen the guards run past and everything.
Okay, so you're heading back to Valaki then, yeah?
I think we have to. Sven, is there any reason otherwise?
And I can't think of anything.
Yeah, it's fucking Castle Ravenloft time, I think.
I don't know that I will ever be ready for this.
There's so much stuff I want before we go in there, but we've just grinded our time out, and I think we've done the best we can to be prepared to go there. Bearing in mind,
Go ahead.
oh yeah, sorry, but just bearing in mind we're not going there with the intent of causing any trouble.
What's wrong with their painting?
In terms of a fight, like there are things I'd like to be more prepared for in terms of scouting ability or usefulness, but in terms of a fight, I think we're as ready as we can possibly be if something were to break out. And I think
You mean
we
if Sven
have
was to break out?
to- I don't know. After seeing, I seen your restraint against someone dead there. You didn't hit first. I think you can contain yourself. And by that I mean, Alana's got whole person.
Plus, Sven knows about waiting until the time is right to make a move. Back to Valaki then.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, no, you can get back to Valaki, no problem. The question is what you're going to do before heading off to the castle.
Anna wants
Right.
to try and track down some silvered weapons. Or some silver crossbow bolts, at least. Because she definitely doesn't have any.
Roll a d20.
Okay, pokey. Oh, I don't know why I'm opening my sheet to do that. 2!
Well, you have 1 in your stash.
Ha! My lucky bolt. I'm packing that. I will put it on my sheet.
Your others that was the only one that was left. The rest of them were on you and got washed away when you were in the river.
The only other thing that I have is I want to spend some time with the spider venom I collected to turn it into poison.
It's going to be a herbalism roll.
Which I'm not proficient in, so that's a flat d20. Right?
Yeah, it's wisdom based, I believe.
Well, that's an 18 on the flat, and then wisdom is +2. No, -2, so that's a 16.
Okay. Yeah, you managed to get a basic poison out of it. I'll figure out exactly which one.
Yeah, no rush. Thank you. That's all I wanted to do.
Yeah, because the issue before you had the herbalism passed on it is that it was trying to get it to exist and stay on the blade. Not.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't remember what it was. I know it couldn't really be used, but...
Yeah, because it's used to being inside the venom sac, whereas you want to coat something with it, so...
Yeah, to, like, make it more waxy or something.
Yeah. Okay, so, anybody else got anything they want to do before heading off to the dinner?
I know that Vokter is the only place for spell scrolls, as far as we're aware, unless the Vistani have some. And I don't think I want to bother Vokter yet. I'll still check out the store, like the local store, maybe just be like, see if they have one or not. I'll just stop into the guy that we bought from before and just be like, look, I'm looking for any spell scrolls at all.
Okay. You go in there, you ask him, and he says he does have one. Don't know whether you'll find it particularly useful, but he has a scroll of Unseen Servant.
How much do you want for your scroll of Unseen Servant?
Tell you what, I'll give it. It's just collecting dust. I'll give it to you for what I paid for it. That was 50 gold.
50 gold. I need at the Philly. I do not have 50 gold. I have 41 gold. So if you can pop me 10 gold, I can buy a spell scroll.
Did you take Daffy with you then?
I mean, I didn't think we were like splitting off on our own. I think that would be the worst thing ever.
Well, let me see what she... Okay, yeah, no. I saw like 5 silver pieces and I'm like, oh shit, she don't have shit for... No, she'll spot you 10 gold.
Okay, I'm kind of curious how much she's got now.
Nicely, baby.
After giving him 10, I have 74 gold, 5 silver, and 4 copper.
And a really creepy Blinksy toy.
It's a flower, sweet.
Or did Lauren end up with that?
I think he ended up with that because I don't have that in her inventory.
Yeah, I'll take the time to copy Unseen Servant into my spell book.
Okay, how long is it supposed to take?
2 hours, I think.
No, it's an hour and then half if it's one of your things, I think.
Can you copy from a scroll?
Yeah.
It uses up the scroll, but yeah.
Right, okay. I didn't know the mechanic.
You'll probably be using up all your time until you have to leave for the castle to do that. Because I very much doubt it's a divination spell.
It actually takes 2 hours, so I will pocket it and instead I will take a short rest before we leave to make sure I am
Okay,
good.
here's the big question. How are you dressing for dinner?
I've got my robes like the gold grey robes that I bought in Barovia. I picked them up whenever we bought from that
Yep.
fucking stooky bastard that robbed me of all my money. So I'm gonna wear those, but I'm gonna make sure I've got just plain underclothes over the half plate. So I'm covered in a half plate, and then robes over the top of it, very open, flowy robes. That
I'm
is
really hoping
as
Anna.
hot as I get. Like that is the best I've got, guys. I swear to God.
I was gonna say, I'm really hoping Anna has some spare clothes from like her mother or father that she could maybe fix up.
Yeah, you've all got access to decent clothes. I mean, Irina and Ismark offered to lend some as well when you said you were going to go.
Oh,
Well, I mean,
well, in
Defila
that
was
case,
planning on checking in with those two.
yeah,
so-
I'll 100% Hachi will take clothes from them.
I don't know whether they've got clothes which you'll be able to fit over
Yeah,
half
I'm long
plate,
and
but
spindly. Well, that's why I was using the robes in the first place, because they're big, hefty.
Yeah.
flowy
okay,
stuff,
so you're going to Ismark and Arenas.
Yeah.
Okay, yep, they're in. They're always in.
Anna hasn't met them, right? I don't think she has.
No.
She knows of them, but I don't think she's met them.
So Defila will do introductions. Irina Ismark, this is a new companion. Her name is Anna.
Where's Lauren?
Anna, whichever.
I'm gonna go and play with the kids. Alana, come on, let's. Me and Alana, I'll just go over here, away from. How far? Can we get like 30 feet away?
Wait, what? What? Did I miss something?
Oh, no,
Yeah, you did.
Ismark turned around and went, "Where's Lauren?"
He's an idiot and is not here.
Where did he go?
I'm going to ask that tonight.
Anna's like taking steps backwards and like side-eyeing Sven.
I see. I do hope you don't do anything rash.
I certainly won't intend to.
And how often does that work out for you?
You'd be surprised. Either way, I wanted to come and check in with you all before we leave for dinner, and also maybe take up the offer of potentially borrowing some better threads for dinner, so to speak.
Absolutely. Irina was actually trying to get some stuff together for
Are you just being a cutie?
you. I think she's got something. And Irina goes, as much as I hate to admit it, yes.
What, you hate to admit that you have finery?
Happy birthday.
That I actually spent time caring about it.
There's nothing wrong with caring about your appearance.
No, I get where you're coming from, Arena.
I dislike pomp and circumstance.
It
I feel
has
more
its
comfortable
time
in
and
my
place.
armour. But yes, if you go and look in the spare room, I laid something out for you. And Ismark says to Hachi and Sven that there's some decent threads in his room, if you want them.
I'll check them, but I'm not taking off that armor that shifts with me.
Okay. You're just going to go with the standard, the armour and the leather, and the tabard type approach.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, the whole paladin look that you've got going, and you've had going from the beginning, with a bit of prestidigitation to clean it up, would look probably smart enough for dinner.
And guess who has prestidigitation?
Okay, so basically I'm the only tool rag of the group then, is what you're saying?
Well, no, he's got some spare clothes for you. I mean, Anna's probably got some. What are you going to be wearing, Anna?
Like if that is the option, she would definitely wear something of her mother's. And then because I think she's only in like light leather. Like if I could get that, so it's under the clothes, like a structural undergarment.
Well,
so
that's
I'm
going to
not
be disguise.
naked of armor. That'd be great. I would totally try disguising myself.
Well, no,
Do you know
in
who
order to
has
have the leather without it,
proficiency?
in order to have it so it's not
I
noticeable.
want to just check what our armor is. Because I think it is just leather. Where is the... Oh yeah, it's studded leather armor. Okay, that's going to be really hard to hide under a dress. Fuck. You know what? She will go without armor. And just wear the dress.
Is the front of the... Am I right in thinking that the half plate is emblazoned with the logo of the dragon?
It is.
That's gonna be so difficult to hide, guys. And I'm not just leaving it behind.
But
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
definitely hiding a
To
dagger.
disguise it,
somewhere
it
on
would
the banner.
be a dexterity ability check to get it all padded in and all that stuff. If Defeely does it, she'll obviously be able to add her ability check modifier to it, proficiency to it, because that's what being proficient in disguise kit does.
I don't have it actually.
Oh, I thought you said you
I
did.
thought I did.
Okay,
I thought I did, but I do not.
you probably had a pick choice between that and something else and went with something else. But yeah, it's a straight dexterity ability check.
I could help you.
Child, what are you doing? Look at your book.
Yeah, with help, that would be with aid, that would be with advantage. So it would be a straight dexterity with advantage. And I'm guessing you're probably going to do it yourself because you're captain dexterity.
Oh, are we talking to me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were talking to Stevie still.
No.
I'm sorry.
I thought so too.
Sorry, we were still.
No,
I thought we were still talking how to hide the dragon.
Now, how to hide your studded leather?
Yeah, I was checking out the disguise kit because I said,
Oh.
disguise do that.
I'm
so
sorry.
It's
I-
like
Yeah.
captain dexterity.
You
not
do
captain
a pretty good
dexterity.
job. You do a pretty good job of managing to keep it concealed. I mean,
Carrot and
Someone-
sausage.
if you don't get patted down, you reckon you'll probably be
And
Pass.
see?
Take that back, Stevie.
What?
I'm Captain Dipshit.
He said captain dexterity, so he was talking about you. You asked if he was talking about me. He would have said captain dipshit if he was talking about me.
Okay, I'll let you off.
Okay. So yeah, are you going to be trying? Are you going to be wearing your armor?
Yes.
Okay, because
Yeah.
it is dress armor, so you know it is smart and
Yeah.
all that sort of stuff. But it's the dress armor of a sworn enemy of Strahd.
Where's a banana?
Yeah, no, I'm still wearing it.
Where's a banana?
Okay.
It's not a banana.
In fact, that would be
He
like
already-
amusing to his reaction. He already knows we were
Yeah,
at
he knows I
Argynvostholt
don't like him.
or stuff.
He knows we were there.
And you're doing
Welcome.
you're doing the standard paladin thing. So the only people that are really getting changed are Anna
And Alana.
and okay, is it that? Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
presumably
let
Alana.
Alana think.
Yeah, well,
Because I'm not going to do the actual Ravenloft part until everybody's there, because you know it's
It's
that
the
key-
main thing.
it's
Yeah.
that key point in the storyline that I want all five of you here for it. So
plus we can't go to dinner with Strahd without Susie.
especially
She would
Susie,
actually kill
'cause,
someone.
you know. So I think
yeah.
that's pretty much bringing us to an end for the evening then. Unless there's anything you guys want to do before heading off.
Sven believes it's rude to go show up at a place, another person's house without a gift, so he will make a soup out of holy water and garlic.
Aww.
That's my boy. Manners.
Anna will totally help cook that with her holy water stash as well.
Okay.
Silver spoon
I-
to stir it.
Yes.
I used my arcane recovery during my short rest,
Okay.
and those two second level spell slots that I used,
Okay.
I'm getting them back. So I'm missing one first level from when I used
Okay.
And
Divine
Susie's
Favour.
missing one first level as well.
from
Okay,
being the-
so,
it.
So yeah, in which case I think everybody's done pretty much. and that'll be the end of things. What we're going to do is we're either going to do a one-shot or a mini campaign in the upcoming weeks, depending on how people's schedules are, etc., etc., etc. Because the next game that Bill is going to be able to make was the 20th of May, so it's almost a month. So either next Strahd weekend will either be a one-shot, or we might do a 3-part mini arc on consecutive weeks or something, depending on how everybody is. Maybe get an extra person involved or two, etc., etc., etc. We'll figure it all out before the game. Keep an eye on Twitter for updates regarding that. Other than that, that's pretty much it for the evenings. Anybody got anything they want to cover?
Orphans. If anyone wants to share their D&D PC backstory, it's a 3,000 word limit. You just need to get your draft submitted to me by the end of the month, the 30th. You can have art as long as it's black and white and you have permission from the artist. The details are pinned on my Twitter, which is Frost from Fire.
Cool.
Speaking of writing, one of my buddies has been writing a thing for a while, and he has a website that he's been posting it about. It's about one of his own D&D characters. If you have any interest, I can leave a link.
Cool. Other than that, I'm probably going to do some more streaming this weekend in regards to Minecraft with the mod pack that I helped develop. One of my gaming channel for YouTube, I put out a video which is basically a tutorial how-to thing related to the mod pack. First video, more views on that video than the rest of the videos on that channel combined, and it quadrupled my subscriber count.
Good stuff.
Which is kind of cool.
Yeah. Yes.
Whole campaign to get his channel going. Definitely worth checking out.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I have I've bought new webcam, new microphone, microphone arm, software, games, all that stuff to get started from the coming week. I haven't decided when I'll stream because I'm not sure what's best for everyone yet. But I am a lonely fucking basement dweller anyway, so I can stream anytime for anyone. So at the minute I'm thinking maybe between 10 p.m. GMT, about 1 or 2 a.m. So
cool. One of the things that I was thinking about trying to arrange at some point was to get a Minecraft server for critters going that we could all stream from on occasion, which I thought could be quite fun.
that would be really fun until I got involved, and then it would be like all this pretty Minecraft stuff, and then like the fucking functions. Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, people are like bringing me food, and I don't know what's going on, but I'm so approving of it. I've got chips, and I got some sort of crunchy chicken wrap.
Cool. But yeah, so yeah, there's going to be things coming up on my channel, on everybody else's channels, this, that, and the other. So yeah, keep an eye out on Twitter for announcements for this, that, and everything else. And I think that's pretty much it for the evening, isn't it? So yeah,
I think so.
good night, folks.
Good night. Thanks for watching.
And we're off.